Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're back on NW3. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We got that fight just happened. KSI, TommyFURY, Logan Paul, and DILLONDANIS. We're gonna talk about the Logan Paul and DILLONDANIS fight first. That fight, Logan looked good. Logan looked really good in that fight, but DILLONDANIS, I don't really know what he was doing in that fight. He everything he did leading up to that fight. Sure, he promoted the hell out of that fight, but everything he did leading up to it should just be out of the window. The way he performed in the ring last night was terrible. He tried to take down Logan Paul at the end of the round. Couldn't even do that. And all the security guards, everything had to come in. It was an embarrassment at the end. And DILLONDANIS only landing 9 punches in the whole fight to like Logan's 82 or something. That's an embarrassment. DILLONDANIS was an embarrassment last night. It was embarrassment to the whole sport. It was embarrassment to the whole event. And him taunting and going on and everything, like what's that gonna do? He landed 9 punches. Like, if I'm Logan, I would have been pissed. Like, Logan was looking really good for not fighting for how many years he didn't fight for. Like, Dillon, I can't get over how bad Dillon looked in that ring last night. Like, you can't be saying all this stuff on Twitter leading up to it, and then, like, do all of that, and then do all that in the ring. It blew my mind. Security jumping at the end, like, that was just an embarrassment to everything they did. Like, DILLONDANIS should probably never ever be allowed in a ring again. It's not like he didn't even put up a fight. He did nothing. He was a clown that whole thing. He was a clown. DILLONDANIS was a clown that whole fight. And then he was like laying down on the mat, like taunting. Like, why you threw 9 punches the whole fight? Why are you taunting? It was KSI and TommyFURY. A little bit controversial. KSI won that fight 100%. KSI 100% won that fight. Fury's the real fighter. Yes, KSI was walking around like he was doing this the whole fight. But KSI won that fight. KSI won that fight 100%. KSI put the work to him. The first 2 rounds, KSI won 100%. Now, and there was leaks going around. Like, the cards were going around online. The second round to Tommy. That should have never happened. KSI was up 2-0 that whole time. I don't know in what world that a fighter loses 1 point and then still wins by 1 point. I think it was rigged, 100%. You guys tell me what you guys think in the comments, but I think it was rigged. I don't think you lose a fight or you lose a point and you still win the fight. I personally think KSI outboxed TommyFURY. Tommy didn't get any jabs off, and TommyFURY is supposed to be the real fighter. KSI's looking like the real fighter in that fight last night. And I can tell, like, KSI has every right to be mad. That was 100% rigged. There's no other way around it. Like, him kicking the screen and stuff like that was a little overboard. But I mean, like... I can see why he was upset. There's no possible way fighter loses 1 point and still wins the match. I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think in the comments, but I think KSI wins that fight. And TommyFURY landed more punches, but KSI is way more accurate than a pro fighter. Like, I just think they made TommyFURY win that match for the sport of boxing. Like, I don't care about the sport of boxing. Yeah, it's a YouTuber fighting a pro boxer. But if the YouTuber's outboxing the pro fighter, give him the win. KSI was 100% outboxing him. TommyFURY didn't get any jabs off in that fight, nothing. KSI put in work that game. I mean, I'm not saying TommyFURY didn't. I'm just saying KSI looked like the real boxer in that fight. I'm TommyFURY. I'm not happy with that win. You're supposed to be the pro fighter. I'm not happy with that win going to decision. And by winning by 1 point when you lose the one, like, you know you're not supposed to win that fight. If you're the pro fighter, you're not supposed to win that. You're supposed to knock him out or kill him, right? KSI put in work against TommyFURY. Way better than Jake Paul did, in my opinion. I honestly think Jake Paul and KSI fight right now, KSI wins. Personally, I think so. I don't know. That, like, I can see everyone going on Twitter and stuff, like, saying the fight was rigged. Yeah, I believe it. KSI should have never lost that fight, 100%. Should have never, ever lost that fight. You see on Twitter, a lot of people dissing DILLONDANIS. I mean, I did it too. You can see this tweet right here. I said DILLONDANIS is a clown or something like that. Like, that whole fight, he was a clown, bro. He did absolutely nothing. I paid to watch the fight, and Dillondanis is laying on his back in the ring and throwing 9 punches. Like, bro, why are you even fighting? Like, why did you even take the fight? And he was out the night before. He was out till like 3 a.m. I saw. The night before the fight. Like, he did not give a care in the world, bro. He only did this shit for money, bro. Like, McGregor going on saying he was impressed by Dillondanis? No. No one was impressed by Dillondanis. He did all this stuff on Twitter leading up to it, and it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Like, before the fight, I said the lawsuit against Dillon was a little much. Now, I think the lawsuit is perfect. It's that KSI fight, like Tyson Fury even knew Tommy should have won that fight. I don't know if you guys seen Tyson Fury's face after the fight. He should have not, like, he knew Tommy shouldn't win. KSI won 100% should have won that fight. If KSI was fighting a YouTuber and not a pro fighter in that match, KSI wins that match. No world where KSI lost that second round. He was up 2-0, 1000%. Round 3, you can give the Tommy, sure, I'm okay with that. But first 2 rounds, no, 100% KSI. The whole event in general was pretty ass. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say it was a good event at all. It was a pretty bad event. I'm not gonna sit here and say it was a good event. I'm just saying, like, KSI should have won. Even we had boxers saying KSI should have won, and the event was ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. The event was terrible, but KSI should have won. Everyone knows it. Everyone on Twitter was going on saying KSI was rigged. KSI was rigged. Yeah, robbed. Yeah. 100% he was robbed. I think, did TommyFUry land any jabs in that fight? I don't think he landed any jabs in that fight, to be honest with you. Like, none. And he's supposed to be the pro fighter. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It makes me mad, because I really do think KSI won that fight. Sure, the judges wanted TommyFUry to win just for the sport of boxing, and it's good for the sport of boxing. But when Tyson Fury, arguably the greatest boxer of all time, even knows that KSI should have won, I think KSI should have won that fight. Also, Dillondanis should probably never ever say anything on Twitter ever again. Ever again, he should never say anything on Twitter. I also saw on Twitter, Conor McGregor was talking about him and KSI would be a good fight. Yeah, it would be entertaining, but I don't know why McGregor would want to do that fight, other than, like, obviously the money be really good, but, like, in my opinion, like, yeah, like, it's YouTubers, and, like, yeah, they're gonna bring in, like, a lot of money, a lot of views and all that, but the events are not that good. Like, they're not at all. Like, you had everyone saying the event was terrible, and it was. The event was not good. Garcia said it on Twitter. He was like, never show this event on DAZN again. Have, like, their own website, then, yeah, you can 100% do it. But, yeah, for DAZN, it wasn't that good. The only reason DAZN would do it is just because they would bring in so many views. All in all, though, the event was ass. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it was good. It was ass. It was 100% ass. Anyway, guys, that's the video. This video is more so just my thoughts on the whole fight last night. All in all, the event was not good. KSI should have won the fight 100%. Dillondanis is a clown. Should never be back in the ring. But, all in all, the event was not good at all. Like, it was definitely a waste of money for sure. Anyway, guys, hope you liked this video. Take care.